Right, hello, good morning, Ria from Maisie Moo here. Now today I'm going to show you how we put together the new Sassy Stitch Purse. It's going to be part of my new Easy Stitch range, which we'll see a few different items popping up over the next few weeks, a month or so. And what I'm doing really is combining my love of sewing. If you're aware, I also have a Maisie Moo Patterns, which is another Etsy store where I sell sewing patterns, which are aimed at beginners and children. Lots of schools use them. Easy to follow, hand stitching patterns, and you can make toys and Christmas decorations and different things like that. But obviously you're here because you'll be using faux leather and your Cricut maker. So I've decided to, as I say, combine the two, make it easy for you and have all of the holes that you're going to stitch cut out, pre-cut, and makes it super easy to assemble. So what I have done is I have put together two here, and I'm going to put one more to show you how it all comes together. Now this is the largest size. This I have put the two side tabs on and created a handbag or purse. I've used Velcro to close, and it holds quite a bit, and it's nice and secure because you have stitched it. If you have a look closely, you can see that stitching around the edge. Okay, so this one here is the smaller size, and I've made it into like a little bit of a clutch. It's quite cute. I've just added this. This is just a strip of this faux leather. I won't be including a pattern for that, but that's easily made. This is closed with a snap, and as you see, you use two different faux leathers. It is quite effective, and then you can have a contrasting stitch like I've done there. And now we're going to put together the final size, which is the tiny. And you're probably wondering why I've got all these sizes when I normally only provide one template. And it's because of the holes. If you start resizing these template pieces, you're going to find that you're either going to end up with holes that are too small to maybe cut, or they're going to be too big and quite gaping. So I thought the easiest way to solve this problem was, sorry, I'm just threading my needle here, was to give you three different sizes. So yeah, so you've got the large and the medium, and we're going to make the small, and they all come together exactly the same way. Rightio. So I am using to sew this purse embroidery thread. Now embroidery thread comes in skeins, I don't know how you pronounce it in America, but they come like this, and I use this a lot for my felt creations. You could use cord or twine, like I've got this coloured cord here. There's even metallic, but whatever you use, you want it to be quite thick. I'm using all of the strands with the embroidery thread. Okay, so what I've done is I have cut these out. I've done the two colours. I've put my snaps on, and you're going to have a choice of snap holes with or without. Now you can see all the holes are cut out pretty cleanly. I noticed on the fluffy back you can see the fluff through, but you still have your hole there, and that's all that matters. You may need to push them through. I had to push a few through with my weeding tool, but anyway, enough gas bagging. Let's have a look. So what you want to do is you want to start by knotting off your thread, which we've done, and you'll see on the back piece there is the top hole, and then you've got the next hole down. I'm going to go in to the second hole down. There we go, and I've got my knot there, which is holding me in place. You could add a touch of glue if you feel like it's not going to be, it might come through, but we'll do that at the end. Now what we want to then do is come back through the other side. I'm normally sewing on my lap, so it's a bit easier. Right, okay, so you've started in the second hole down, you've come back through the top hole to the inside, and this is when you're going to go, oops, there we go, through the very top of your front piece. Now all of these holes are lined up perfectly, just have to make sure you're going through the correct one. Okay, so I'm going to do a simple straight stitch as I've done on these purses here. I like this, it's exposed. You have the option of other stitches, and I might put together a little video later showing you the whip stitch, and there are other stitches that you could use. So we're going to come through the second hole down at the front, back through the hole that had the knot in it. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to add a tag on this side. Now you can see the tag on this, I've actually put a little square piece on each end because I didn't want the tag to be too chunky on the small one, but I want it to hold as well. So when you fold it over, you're going to line up your two holes. Now we're going to come in from behind. So I'm going to come up through the hole. I'm going to fold this over, and we're going to put it through the two top holes there, and then we're also going to bring it through, here we go, the front. So that's gone through the back, the two top holes of your tag, and your front hole. I'm going to go back down through the front, down through, it doesn't matter if it's a little bit loose at this stage because you'll be able to pull it taut in a moment, and then back through the back. Okay, so straight, make sure that's straight. We're going to pull that. There we go. So what I'm going to do is continue to stitch around the edge. I'll probably speed this one up. But yeah, you're just going to be going in and out your holes. Whoops, there we go. Okay, so you can see that I've come around the bottom and now I'm going up the other side. You want to be gentle when you're pressing through because the holes are already pre-cut. Once you've found them, it should go through quite easily. You do not want to be forcing it. Then you'll be coming out just through the faux leather. And you want it to keep nice and neat and tidy. Sometimes you have to give it a little part like this. Whoops. So I say I'm trying to do this under the camera. I'd normally have it closer to my face, and I've just realized I do not have my glasses on, so that doesn't help. Okay, so as as a lot of you have mentioned on the Facebook group, this is a perfect job for kids. It's a great way to teach them how to sew. It also gives them a cute little purse at the end of it that they can use. Right, so we're back on the other side. So now you might want to just have the one tag, make like a keychain. You might want two tags. I'm going to put them both on because I cut them out. Okay, I could make a mini handbag for Isla's Our Generation doll. She might like that. Now you can see I have got one stitch there, two stitches, so I've actually come through where I should be inserting the tag. So all you do is you take it off your needle, if this happens, and rethread it. Whoops, neatly. To rethread that. Okay, coming up through both holes in the tag. Let's obviously it's a bit fiddly, but all the holes are the same, as I say, in all of these templates. There's just less in the smaller patterns or templates. Let's have a look through. Okay, there we go. So they're even. You want to make sure that they are obviously in the same place, or that's going to look a bit odd. Back through the back, and this is your last stitch. Again, come back. Doesn't want to go through there. Let's try that one again. We'll go through the front. Find our hole. There it is. Okay, so nice and even stitching all the way around. We are at the back. Now I'm going to do, you can see we've got the double stitch from earlier on this side. I'm going to come through and then through that second hole down and then out through the side. Not out through the front, but out through the side. There we go. So now your thread is between the two layers. And what you want to do now is just pass it through a couple of times. And when you go through, you want to sort of knot it. So see you've got this loop here. Go through your loop and then pull it tight. And I would do that a couple of times so that you've got a nice firm knot. And to make it extra secure, what we're going to do, we'll do that. Now I use lots of thread. I always like to use lots of thread in case you make a mistake or something like that. So we're going to trim that with a wee bit of excess, because what we're going to do is we're going to tuck that round and we're going to glue. So it's going to be held in place by not only the knots, but you're going to have some glue there, and that's why you'll see I've got a nice little straight bit at the top. So simply glue under there. And I'm going to do the same to the other side where we started off with the knot. Try and get that in there. Right, so we've glued that. Now, these little tabs can be a bit wibbly wobbly. So, again, you can peel back the edge like so. Stick a little bit of glue there, which is another reason it's good just to have that extra piece. I was a bit overzealous there. Go. It's okay. So we put the glue there, and again on this side. Right, so there we are. We have made a cute little coin purse, and I think I'm going to keep this in the car for ice cream money. So we'll close that off with the snap. How cute is that? Now if you were going to, similar, same but different, if you're going to add a strap, all you would do is, as I've done here, insert it through your loop, and then you want to knot it so it doesn't pull through the bottom. So you can make a handbag, you can make a keychain. I mean, this is really quite versatile. You've got those 3 sizes, and I can't wait to see what you make with them. I might have to bake something, pop on there, maybe a little bow. I might do that now. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and I really do hope you enjoy this, and I hope it ignites a little bit of a passion for stitching. So that's the Easy Stitch Sassy Stitch Purse. Happy creating. Thanks for watching. Bye.